We're on.
Alright, well, this is the Art Life video blog, and my name is Kunal Mehra. I'm a filmmaker and a photographer based in Portland, and this is day 58
Yes, sir.
of the project. Here I am with Jacob and Christopher.
My name is
Christopher
Jacob.
Hoisington.
Christopher Hoisington.
Jacob Wolf.
Jacob Wolf.
And
Kunal Mehra.
Yes. Excellent introduction, my friend.
Yes, thank you. We're here at Cafe Vita today in Northwest Portland.
I'm having a little tea.
We get our coffee at where we work at Aqua Riva from this place. It has really,
do you?
yeah,
Nice.
really fucking good coffee.
where's that at?
Aqua Riva is on the waterfront,
Okay,
Yeah, right
the
now.
south waterfront.
What river is this right here?
Columbia.
That's the Columbia. Okay, we're on the Willamette.
Yeah, nice.
Right, just east or south of the Ross Island
I
Bridge.
didn't see anything on it there for the lamp.
There you go.
Kind of.
All right, so Kunal is a photographer, and you said you're a filmmaker too. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I've made a couple of movies. I made one movie in 2007, which was a feature film, 3-hour long movie. And then
Wow, that's intense.
I didn't know that.
yeah,
How long did that take you?
it took us about 7 months.
Who wrote that? Did you write that?
I wrote it, I directed it, and then I had people edit it, shoot it, work in it obviously, and
Was that here in Oregon?
yeah, that was here in Portland.
How do people see this movie?
How did I see? There's a website. I'll email you guys. windblowswhereitwill.com.
What is it?
Windblowswhereitwill.com.
Yep.
And you can
Wind
view
blows
the
where it
movie
will.
there.
You can see the trailer there. You can see it's online. You can
The
see
trailer is there. And where do you see the movie?
It's a DVD in my basement.
It's a DVD in your basement. So if you want this movie,
Yes.
well, watch the trailer, and then if you want this movie, talk to this
Talk
man.
to me. Yep. Email me or email these guys, and they'll hook you up.
For
Nice.
sure.
Yeah.
I'm excited about looking at this DVD.
I had no idea.
What's the movie about?
It's a drama. It's about a relationship. This guy lives in a studio apartment in Northwest Portland, and he basically is observing him and his life as he goes through his days, and it's structured around the idea of a relationship that he has.
Yeah.
So that was my first movie. That was 3 hours long.
Okay.
The second movie was a Japanese movie that I did that's only 7 minutes long, and that's on YouTube.
On YouTube?
Yep.
7 minutes. What's the name of that one?
Bouquet for Basho. Bouquet for Basho.
Bouquet for Basho.
Basho, yes. Matsuo Basho was a Japanese haiku poet in the 16th century.
I watched
Do you watch
that. No, I watched your
My short
film.
Okay, cool. That
It was really good.
Thanks.
I really dig haiku
Yeah.
in general, and I thought that the homage to him was
Yeah.
really neat. I
Yeah.
dug it.
Cool. Excellent. So I made that in 2010, I think, or 9. And that took about 3 or 4 months, but that was everything. I did everything because it was pretty small.
Yeah.
And I did the filming, the editing, the writing, if you can call that.
Are you working on a new film project, or are you done?
No, I need funding.
Funding.
Yeah.
So now we're here to talk about his photography.
Yeah.
Where do you get your funding?
My own savings.
Your own savings.
Yeah, which is why I didn't make another one because I don't have a whole lot.
Yeah.
So I gotta get somebody else to pay for it now.
I mean, that's the story of every artist we've interviewed.
What's
Yep.
your living situation? Do you have roommates, or are you living by yourself?
No, I live with my wife.
You have a wife.
I have a wife, yes.
You have
Just
children?
one. No, I don't have any.
Just one wife.
in case you're wondering.
Yeah, no. I don't know how you survive with
That's
one
so
of them.
funny.
Yeah.
They
yeah.
cost a lot of money, don't
No children?
No children. No kids.
they? Kids cost a lot of money.
Kids cost a lot of money. They do. Do you guys have kids?
No, not currently.
I have a child, yes, but I have not been introduced to him,
Okay.
unfortunately. So your photography, you're in the middle of a project right now, 365-day project,
Yeah.
and you're on day
337.
337. He's almost done.
Almost done. Just about 1 more month to go. And I started in last February, just because I was trying to do something and learn more stuff. And that was February 1st, I think, of last year. I don't know if the photo comes up or not, but
There it is.
that was actually, if you move back a little bit. More. So this photo was taken February 1st of last year. You can't really see anything over there.
You can kind of.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, there you go.
That one was taken Feb 1st of last year, Columbia River. And it just so happens that this one was taken yesterday. Same tree, same river, about 11 months apart. And
Incredible.
So go back. In this one, I don't know if you can see it clearly, but there's a row of. It looks like an old
yeah.
dock or pier or some kind of structure that's along the water, and then the tree is sitting in the land. Oh, you're supposed to be
We
looking.
saw it.
Okay. So then in the next one, is that up?
that one's, I think, this one.
Okay, there. So that row of that structure would be along this right here. We're on the other side of the tree itself. So the water is quite a bit higher in the second photograph than in the first photograph. And those are the kind of details that I find quite fascinating.
So what sparked your interest in photography?
I don't know, it's a cheaper way of making movies. That's how I started doing it, because you can do most of it by yourself. You don't need as much money, you still do need money, but you don't need as much money, and it's not as time intensive.
So by saying, so does every picture have a story for you?
I mean, in this case, when I look back at it, it sort of does, because I remember exactly where I was and what I was, like what camera I had, what the weather was like, who was around me, were there any birds nearby, that kind of stuff. So I have a lot of memories with each photograph. So in that sense, it's a compilation of more than just this is a blue photo. It's more than just that. It's more like it's a record of your own life over here.
Yeah.
And not to mention your life, but the lives of other people who were nearby, other people and creatures who were near you when you were taking this photo. So in that sense, it's more than just. It's more than just a record of being there, done that kind of stuff.
Do you want to show off a few more of these?
Sure. Let me
Now you take more than one photo every day. You do. The project is you're putting together a photo every day, right?
Yeah.
But how do you choose? It's just your own. How do you pick which one is the day's photo?
I was telling Jacob earlier that this one actually. Let me show you this one. I think you guys will like this one. This one was taken a week ago, and it's partially taken a week ago, but partially not. This part of the photo was taken a week ago.
Okay.
But the bottom part was taken last spring, and what I did is I basically overlaid the winter photo with the blossoms still not out with the photo of the cherry blossoms, which is these guys over here with the blossoms going. So my theme was, this is New Year's Eve, so I put this photo saying like, you things are changing, things are cyclical, and the blossoms haven't yet blossomed, but this is what they'll come to be when the time.
Like
so it's not a color photograph I want to share. The rest of it is mostly black and white, as you can see, and that's one of the things I like about it, is that you can see a lot of changes of seasons over time. Like this over here is black and white. This one is Forest Park. There's a lot of moss, so I threw that in there. And then you can see a little dash of color over here. That's Hawaii. And then for about 10 days. And then prior to that, we're back to black and white again. That's Portland, and it's black and white. And so I see a lot of in that sense, it's a great it's a great set of reminders of seasons and how everything is changing. Like I photographed the same tree about like 8 or 9 times, and I can tell the difference in every season.
Yeah.
When the leaves start to fall, I can tell the difference by the amount of noise there is, because noise increases over winter, spring, summer is the most noisy and the most crazy. And it cools off
Like
over
the
fall.
snow will muffle the sound,
Definitely,
right?
yeah.
But the leaves on the ground will make crunchy noises.
Yes. You can hear the ducks a lot more in the
Geese.
winter.
Geese is the one. Whoop, whoop. One time I was walking along this path and the geese were so loud that I look up and there was geese going all different directions, and they're bees.
Yeah.
I didn't even know where they were going.
Yeah.
And it was just this huge, I mean, there must have been thousands of them. And they were making so much noise I could hardly hear myself think.
Yeah, I
It's
mean, that's a seasonal
amazing.
thing. I mean, you see a lot more of them in fall.
So
and
when you're
winter,
out photographing, you have those kinds of experiences, huh?
I definitely do. I mean, I'm trying to find a photo that has like a vivid memory associated with it. In terms of,
Now, do you alter every photo that you take, or that you add to your yearly?
I do. I do by alter mean like processing it.
Or editing. I mean, color alteration.
I do basic altering in the sense that I do. I want to make the photo look like what it was when I saw it. That's my goal. I don't want to add anything extra or take out a whole lot of stuff. I basically just want to make it appear the way it was when I saw it. And whatever it takes to get there, that's my goal. So in that sense, yes, I do add stuff, but I don't throw in a clear cut when there isn't any.
Right.
Or the other way around.
Right.
I try to stay.
You respect the original photograph.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So now you associated your photography with your filmmaking. As a filmmaker, did you have a certain thing that you wanted to say as an artist, as a person? Is there was something that you were trying to express? You talked about how it's about relationships. With your photography, is it a different philosophy, or are you?
Well, I mean, my tagline for my photography website is images to nourish your soul. That's my elevator pitch.
Images to nourish your soul.
Yes.
Okay.
So that's whatever that means for different depth can mean different things for different people.
Yeah.
And
Do you
that's my goal.
have a little more in depth to that for what that means to you?
Basically,